Hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 58-degree Friday, the 27th of September. It is unbelievably quiet out here. The winds are just dead calm. There's hardly any birds. No relentless log trucks going up and down the highway out there. And most importantly, it's Friday. Almighty. Look at even the trees out in the tree farm are getting their nice fall colors. Look how many leaves have already fallen down in here. The old cherry trees will be gone in no time. They'll just be sticks. There's a log truck. Here's Sasha barking at something. All right, let's head on off. Y'all come on along. 61 and mostly cloudy. There was parts of sunshine, like around Woodland and stuff.
It's supposed to be sunny later, I think.
Yeah, enough that we put the shades up just in case.
Because it gets so hot in here.
Oh man, things like a sauna in here, like a greenhouse. Well, Mama?
Yes, I heard.
Friday, we finally made it. Go in there and bust it out and start a weekend.
Sounds like a plan.
It definitely sounds like a good idea to me. All right, Mama.
All right.
Well, have yourself a wonderful day.
You too.
All right, love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye now.
Bye.
Well, the OG Spyder, the one that started it all. She has no spark and no injectors. It's getting power. There's actually a fuse that's specifically coils and injectors. The power's getting to the coils, power's getting to the injectors, but they are not firing. So the ECM controls the ground. So there's 4 different grounds, one for each injector, one for each coil. You know, they look like they're together, but there's actually 2 coils there. The injectors are, you can't see them from here, but anyway. So I'm trying to read the PDF. This PDF manual's been around for, I don't know, probably 10 years or better. And a little tough to read the wiring diagram, you know, how these things fold out like a great big old, you know, country map, you know. Anyway, can't find the manual, so I go digging around upstairs. Lo and behold, I found the original manual. Travis, he was the GM at the bin store when they took on the Can-Am Spyders, and he sent me this book down, and this one and the RT, and for 2010, I think it's 2010 through 12, I think is what it is. 13, a whole bunch of stuff changed, but anyway, not only did I find the original manual, I don't know how I had it with me. I think it was when Ryan was still here. He needed them for something and grabbed them. But here's the most important thing. The wiring diagrams are still in the back of the book. That is awesome. I don't know why there's so many different, because it breaks it down in different areas of the bike. But yeah, they're all still there. So I can study this thing. My biggest fear, and I've got the pinout box and stuff. I'm gonna go through some testing and stuff. You got an A and B connector, and you have, you know, a different set of pins for each one. It's funny how archaic that thing looks now. And I've taken the, I was looking at the pins and stuff. In here, there's the 2 connectors. Well, I can't get the TCM gets in the way. They're up there. I can't even. They're right here. I can't show a picture of it with this. But anyway, all the pins look great and clean. Like I say, power is going everywhere. The only thing I got to do is verify. Well, obviously it's not getting the ground, but I need to study the wiring diagram, because something like that can be, you can turn the ignition and the coils off by simply just holding the throttle wide open. if you flood one of these things, just hold the throttle wide open. It realizes the throttle's open and it shuts the coils and the injectors off. So it's just, it becomes an air pump at that point and it can clear it out. So, I got some studying to do. Man, this is, I don't know how many times I've actually worked on this thing, and so did my son. It was a husband and wife. He had the manual, she had the SE5, and that's what this one is, SE5, so this is hers. Nicest lady you'll ever meet. Absolutely just wonderful. Almost bought a touring seat from her for my old 1200 low that I had back in 2011, 2012. I don't know if, I'm sure there's some videos still around. That was early days of YouTube, so sometimes I just took them off because I needed the space. But yeah, almost got that touring seat, but ended up trading that thing for the iron in 2013. And then like 2 weeks later, I bought that the Sportster 72, which was a XL 1200V, and that thing had that Mustang touring seat and the windshield on there. That's one of the, other than my 02 Road King with the Harley touring seat that was on there, those are some of the most comfortable bikes I've ever ridden. Now, comfortable in a way that it was like, I like to call them real motorcycles, where you're not basically riding a two-wheel car. But so you get all the motorcycle experience, but just in crazy comfort. All the wind and whatever. Of course, the shield helps a lot, but back in the good old days, that's what I'm going more and more. That's why I went through 2 street glides and ended up going back to a Road King. I like that, just more of a natural, down to basics riding. Sure, I'll get a little more wet, may get tossed around a little bit more, whatever, don't care. That's the way I like it. Actually, I prefer just like a small, almost like a fly screen thing, just to keep that, because if you do any long distance at high speeds, man, that just unnecessary wear and tear on you when the wind is trying to drag you off the bike. But it's weird, you get like the Slim, I have no shield on it, but just the I don't know, the shape of the tank, the front end, whatever, man, even going down the freeway, that thing's not bad at all. It's weird how the shape of a bike. What's really shocking is my old Road King, of course, same with the Road King I have now, is how well mannered it is with no shield at all on it. Of course, you're going to get all the bugs and, blasted right in the face with the rain. You'll get that with the little small screens, like the little quarter fairing on my iron, and literally a fly screen on the GT650. But I love that. Just that, if I want all those comforts, I'm just going to jump in the car. If you're not roughing it a little bit, just take the car. If you're worried about these little things, with the car, you can roll the windows up in the rain, and air conditioner when it's hot, heater when it's cold. You don't have to have heated vest and cool suits and all this other stuff, Just take the car. I like a more of a natural motorcycle ride. I can't believe that manual's still up there. I figured somebody tossed that thing by now. I need to go up there. I don't know why I didn't grab it. It was so nasty and dusty, and nobody had touched it so long. I went up there. I was telling Kelly on the ride to work that I said, I hope I can find those manuals, because reading that PDF wiring diagram on the computer just is not cool. But anyway, I walk up there and I set it on the parts counter, and it was literally dust had somehow or another got in the pages, or maybe it was all just stacked back there or something. That just big old dust cloud flew off of it. But I need to go up there and get the old RT one too, because obviously no one's using them. We don't take those in trade anymore, Generally, we don't work on them. It's when we have a long-term customer, we'll work on them. You just can't get nothing for them, and you know, it's just times are changing. You know, it's just the way things are. We've discussed all that before. But let me stop yammering, and let's see if I can find something on this thing. These things, typical Rotex, just like the KTMs, that old rough sand cast cases, they just weep. People go, well, it's weeping. As long as it's not dripping anywhere, let it weep. It's not gonna stop. Put new gaskets on there, last, you know, a couple thousand miles, and it's back to weeping again. They just weep. The old KTMs were the same way. They always weeped. Spray them down and wash them. Did not zero in on what's going on with this thing. It scares me that it might be the ECM, because I don't even know if those are even available anymore. But I'm not giving up hope yet. Of just going through some checks, and in between I got, you know, being a Freaky Friday, I got different things. I panicked to get that Yamaha done, and there she sits. It's always the way. Gotta get it done now. Customers panicking. And there she sits. And I did quite a few things today, including this. And yeah, it's a fun day. A little, not really freaky, I shouldn't say that. It's just, you know, one man show, you get yourself a little spooked here and there, trying to get things done. The old GS, what started it all. That's impressive, huh? Remember they had the original #1. The rumors were around that Jay Leno had it. Nope. It's property of BRP, and it was at the show last year. That was fantastic. Anyway, that's going to be a wrap up for me heading home from here. So I need to lock up and get cleaned up and head that way. Get with the mom upstairs. Look how absolutely stunning it is out here. Man, it won't be no time at all, and that sun will be down behind them trees. That'll be the end of it. 71 degrees out here. That absolutely feels so good. But it's Friday afternoon. Go home. By the time we turn off and head into Toledo, it'll be weekend time. Made it home safe and sound. Last time I rode my Himalayan, actually I heard it the time before. I wasn't expecting to ride it again. But Kelly and I went out, and we're going to Walmart's, and she's never going to get just what fits in 30, so you gotta carry a big backpack or throw some bags on something. So anyway, what I noticed is I heard some tinging, and I went around. You just take the backside of a punch. I have something heavy trying to squeeze down the hole here. You just go along and ding the spokes, and yeah, there's a few of them loose. And you know, I take little notes of what I do in the service. You know what I didn't do? I didn't check the spokes, even though that's part of the service. But you know, I think I was in a hurry that day or something. But you know, there's all kinds of tricks for adjusting the spokes. You know, every fourth one and all this BS. I've got a system that I go through, and I put a certain amount of torque on the spoke. And I go, if it's more than that, I don't touch it. If it moves when I put that little bit of torque on there, I just go a little bit. I just keep going around. And every one that's loose enough that moves a little bit, I keep going until it doesn't. And then you can actually get a torque wrench for these things. There's a torque for them, but I've done so many spokes that I don't even know what the numbers are. I just know, I know what feels right, know what works. Done it forever. So anyway, I'm going to sit here and kind of peruse through this thing and find the ones that, well, I'll find them real quick when I come across them. Look at that old iron. Clean that thing is. Even I've gone riding in the dusty summer weather, it's still clean. She's a good old gal, that old iron. I still would love to take this thing, do the El Diablo run, which I think next year is one, because I think the last one was in 23, so 25. That's a crazy long drive just to get to where basically you start, you know. I don't know where the Lane Split Boulevard guys are, but I think they end up meeting in San Diego somewhere, and then go from there to is it El Felipe or whatever it is. Anyway, that just looks like so much fun. Crazy fun. That would be fun to do sometime. Look at that thing. Looks like it was made yesterday, and it's 14 years old. It's hard to believe that thing's 14 years old. Good old gal. Good old sportsers. They just live forever and turn into something good to eat. Anyway, I'll go tinker with some smokes here right quick. Easy peasy. There was 3 of them that had a flat sound to them, and it was 3 of them that moved. The rest of them, so I quickly went through the front. It's all golden there. Yeah. I love me some Royal Enfields, that's for sure. What a perfect little match. You got a little adventure bike, a little sport bike, and that classic cruiser. That's just too much fun. Anyway, days are short. I just took a quick moment to do that. And you got there and do a goodbye with Mama. So I'm going to roll at that. I'll leave you with the view of the classic 350. All right, we'll see you here in a second. Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, oh man. 6:57 sunset tonight.
He's in countdown mode.
Ticking away. I just happened to notice. It just seems like it's getting dark. Chrissy's cats are roaming around out here, and Sasha and everybody's all freaking out about it.
Yeah.
Dogs don't seem to care, other than Sasha and Andy, because they want to, I'm sure they want to go play and chase and everything else.
Yeah.
They can't run free to go get to them. I'll see one of them sitting right there.
Yeah.
Crazy kitties.
I know it.
But Danny and all of them, they're just like, whatever.
Yeah, it's a cat.
It's a cat. The cat probably whacked a couple of times at him.
Yeah, and they said, that's enough.
Yeah.
Don't be chasing that thing.
Man.
Got knives on the fingers.
Yeah. Turned out to be another beautiful day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it got much, I don't know, low 70s maybe. I think it was 72 when we were leaving, so it may have got 73, 74.
It was perfect. It was nice.
Yeah, humidity was low, just nice and comfortable out. It's nice. Bummed out I can't figure that old GS out, but I'm not giving up just yet. Send the case file up to BRP. That'll probably freak them out to get a 16-year-old motorcycle all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I got questions, and they're like, what's those people doing work here anymore when those things were around? But Annie, that's why there's a rut back there. She just never stops. Tongue dangling.
Yeah. Gomer dog.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's Friday. The weekend starts now. So we're going to roll.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give your thumbs up, and you have an amazing Saturday or Sunday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We'll
see you
in the
then.
morning.
Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.